All right, hey guys, let's dive into the founder series. Let's talk about slashdev this week and some of my takeaways. So, to dive right into things, it's becoming more and more apparent that AI tooling is the only way to go, especially web dev, mobile dev. It's just these tools can do so much of what we do. So you have to make sure that you're embracing these tools. I saw recently that Y Combinator posted that their most recent batch of companies, 95% of the code was AI generated. And I 100% believe that because for most web apps, mobile apps, admins, you need to know what you're asking for. You need a developer to put it together, someone who can figure it out. But really, it's standard functionality, models, controllers, front end views, create, read, update, delete. So AI tooling is just so important, and it's something we continue to lean into every day. How can we make sure our developers are using this more? How can we hire engineers who are already showing that they're testing these tools? They're using things like Cursor or Claude or Grok, or that they're embracing this new tooling that's completely changing the development industry. So that's something I've been thinking about again this week. Yeah, small iterative wins over weeks build out an excellent company. So just making sure, it might not feel like every week you're making a big jump, but if you're disciplined, you're prioritizing, you're making sure that you're using your time on the highest impact tasks that you can be doing, those wins just stack up. So I'm always surprised by, it's always like content you didn't think that does well. It's marketing that you maybe didn't think that does well. It's a client that you didn't think that turns into an awesome long-term client. So it's really about that discipline of just doing your best and showing up as a professional and getting those small steps every day. Rome wasn't built in a day. You got to do it brick by brick. And then finally, I would say my third concept for this week is regarding the importance of hiring the right people and your job as the CEO or founder of a company. So you need the right people for the right value. That's your most important job as CEO. And that was a Steve Jobs quote. He also was quoted as saying, "My number one job here at Apple is to make sure the top 100 people are A+ players, and everything else will take care of itself." Obviously, slashdev, being that we hire engineers from all over the world, this is something we're always focusing on getting better at, getting better talent, finding ways to find better people, to sift out the best people, to make them prove it, to see what they can do, to keep those great people around. And it's so apparent that, Steve Jobs obviously says, like, this is your number one job as CEO. This is literally the most important thing, that you get the best people in. Otherwise, you're just running like a, sole proprietor consulting company if you can't get great people in to scale it. So yeah, those are my three top takeaways this week. Building slashdev, a lot of good stuff right now. AI development is really fun. It's so much faster to prototype and to build stuff. So that's been great. It feels like a really, we're in that like 2000s early internet stage of AI. So there's so much opportunity, so much happening every day. It's a really exciting time to be building software. Yeah. So with that, time to get back to building, guys. Cheers.